If you have been following Agentic AI closely, you already know this. The most important work right now is not happening inside one company, it's happening in the open under the Linux Foundation through what's now called the Agentic AI Foundation. This is where standards, protocols, and guardrails for agentic systems are starting to take shape. Today, I want to give you a signal only update what actually changed in last 2 weeks, why it matters for builders and architects, and where you can participate. I already shared one important update recently, an India speaking opportunity with the 1st Feb deadline, which might have passed by the time you listen. So if you caught that in time, great. If you missed it, don't worry, I have another equally exciting participation opportunity coming up at the end of this video. So stay tuned. But first, let's talk about what actually moved in the agentic AI ecosystem. Over the last couple of weeks, something important happened. The Agentic AI Foundation didn't just get more attention, it got more serious contributors. This matters because standards only work when real infrastructure and data players show up, not just ideas. Very briefly, and I'm keeping this short on purpose, in the last 1 or 2 weeks, we have seen serious infrastructure and data vendors step into the Agentic AI Foundation. Two names worth calling out specifically: Airbyte for open governed data movement into agentic systems, and Docker anchoring how developers actually build and run agentic workflows locally and in the CI/CD. Now, this is important because agentic systems don't break at the model layer. They break when agents can't reliably access data, tools, and environments. When vendors like these show up early, it's a strong signal that agentic AI is moving from ideas to production grade platforms, but there are hurdles. I'll share the full links in the description on vendor rollout. Please have a look. Now let's slow down and talk about something foundational. You'll hear the term vendor agnostic used a lot, but in agentic AI, this is not a buzzword, it's survival. Agentic systems sit between models, tools, data, and infrastructure. Now, if this layer becomes proprietary, we repeat the same lock-in cycles we have already lived through, just faster and with more risk. That's why every week more and more organizations are joining AAIF movement to collaborate on shared standards, to reduce fragmentation across agentic AI tools, to steward the critical resources and infrastructures, and to build on neutral community-driven governance. This is exactly why the Agentic AI Foundation being under the Linux Foundation is important. We have seen this pattern before. Kubernetes, Cloud Native, CNCF, neutral governance creates trust. Trust creates adoption, and adoption creates standards that actually stick around. Now, that's the phase Agentic AI is entering now. Let's slow this down further bit more to go technical because MCP is often part of it, very important part of it, and it's misunderstood. MCP is Model Context Protocol, is not a model feature. It's not a controlling feature. It's context-based protocol. Let's deep dive. It's a standardized contract for how an agent interacts with the outside world. Now think of MCP as sitting between three things: the agent, the tools, and the data it needs, and the environment it runs inside. Concretely, MCP defines how tools are described, how context is requested and passed, and how actions are executed safely and consistently instead of every agent hard coding integrations. MCP introduces a server based model, and that's nothing new for us. Tools expose capabilities via MCP servers. Agents consume them through a standard interface. Now, this is different from earlier where we were consuming services. Now we want to consume tools and other agentic client services. This matters more than before because it gives us interoperability instead of glue code, inspectability instead of black boxes, governance instead of chaos. And that's why people compare MCP to USB-C for AI systems. If you are an architect or platform engineer, this is where your leverage is: designing MCP servers, tools, boundaries, security policies, and observability around agent behavior. You'll hear people call MCP the USB-C moment for AI, and honestly, that's a fair analogy. Not because it's flashy, but because once a standard exists, everything else can move faster and safer. One standard interface, multiple tools, less friction. What's interesting is not just the idea, it's the pace of adoption, SDK updates, tooling, guardrails, servers. This is what early standardization looks like in practice. And this part is important. You don't need to train models to contribute here. There's real demand for work around protocol extensions, MCP servers and tools, security and identity, observability and governance, documentation and examples. This is a builder's moment, if you ask me, not just a researcher's one. Okay, quick question. Have you ever been to Japan? Because this might just be your excuse. KubeCon plus Cloud Native Con Japan 2026 is happening soon. If you're working on agentic AI, MCP, or AI native architectures, this is a very relevant stage. Pay attention to these dates. Call for proposal opens on 20th January. Call for proposal closes on Sunday, 29th March, and notifications will be sent for those who are selected on Monday, 11th May. So if you have been waiting for a reason to package your work, get that abstract going, this is a good one. If you want to know how to go step by step and apply it, watch for my this video. Agentic AI is not slowing down. The standards are forming right now, and the people who show up early will shape how this ecosystem evolves. Want signal only insights on agentic AI and architecture? Subscribe and comment MCP to get a deep walkthrough and relevant opportunities.